What's good? What's good? What's good? Everybody, man. Kid DC Wrestling back once again. All right, so obviously, a lot of y'all already pretty much know what happened this past Monday Night Raw. This past week. A Town Down is officially over. Grayson Waller announced that Austin Theory is hurt, and he announced that A Town Down were done. Like they were done because of the injury. Like they are done. They are no longer a tag team. They are going their separate ways. God could only know what's gonna happen to Austin there when he comes back. You see the title of the video. I don't really know what I'm gonna title it. I'm probably gonna call it the failure of A Town Down because that's really what this was at the end of the day. Especially the split up of A Town Down. The execution of splitting A Town Down was just it was a failure. It was a legit failure. They did not do a good job at all with the breakup. Like they teased it and 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 they teased it. And it just got to the point where it's just like, are they gonna do it? Are they not gonna do it? Like it's like WWE couldn't even make up their effing minds on if they wanted to keep the group together as a team or not. Now I'll say this about A Town Down. I wouldn't say they were a horrible tag team. They were a solid tag team. I mean, hell, they won the tag team titles for a reason. They were a solid tag team. They got the heel heat that they needed to get. They needed to do what they needed to do. They put people over when they needed to put people over. Like they did what they had to do. But at the end of the day, when it was time to get toward that built up to where you break them up, again, it was just like WWE. They just couldn't do it. It's like WWE just couldn't decide when to pull the trigger. And I get it. In this long-term storytelling means a lot. Storytelling in wrestling in general means a lot. And I get it that WWE would have wanted to build up and built up and built up and built up. But in cases like this, it shows that long-term storytelling doesn't need to be applied all the time, because if you just keep adding on and adding on and adding on and adding on to the point where there's no payoff, to the point where you probably get to that payoff, fans probably won't even give a crap. I guarantee you Austin Theory probably would have, or Grayson Waller would have attacked it Austin Theory, and no problem, and it probably wouldn't have got as big as a pop as someone like Roman Reigns showing up on Monday Night Raw, or Dominic Mysterio, the pop that he got at WrestleMania. So that's really all I can really say about that. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But it just again goes to show you that the WWE a lot of times are very inconsistent when it comes to these things. I mean, hell, again, look at the New Day. They really, you can even argue they didn't even really do a good job with the New Day when it came to the heel turn. What they did on Big E. Like that was a big deal when they did it, and then they didn't really execute it on it. So it has been shown that WWE a lot of times can be inconsistent with those things. Austin Theory, hopefully this babyface run will do something for him. You know, as far as Grayson Waller, he's your typical mid-card act heel. Like, he does what he needs to do at the end of the day. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. Maybe when Theory comes back, they can really like kickstart it, and Theory can just go off on Waller, and then they can have their feud. But knowing WWE, I don't even think they're gonna execute that feud properly. But then again, WWE has proven us wrong before in the past, so I don't know. Maybe they'll see it, but I have to see it to believe it at the end of the day. So I just had to come on here and ramble about that a little bit, and yeah, man, that's really all I can really say, man. Y'all already know this is, man, Kid DC Wrestling, and I'm out, man. Y'all be good.